You have. Vishal, I think this, not the same question, another question, which is that you're in the biryani space. And you know, your biryani by kilo, somebody's got biryani by pot, somebody's got this, etc. So when you're really looking at customers, and when you're looking at changes in customers in terms of preferences, in terms of attitudes, and you're looking at a market where it's the single most popular dish in India. So to that extent, how do you decide to differentiate your product compared to somebody else's biryani? And how do you decide which customers to chase as opposed to somebody else's customers?
Yeah, thank you. I think, first of all, good morning, everyone. Biryani is a huge market, especially in a place like Bangalore. And with Biryani by Kilo, we have opened around 9 outlets here in Bangalore in last 1 year. We've got a lot of love and support. So in terms of differentiation, every product does need. Biryani has been around for a few hundred years. So definitely we needed to differentiate and innovate. So when we were starting 6 years back in 2015, we were very clear that this is going to be different. And in Biryani by Kilo, our biggest differentiator, if I can say one of the biggest, is that we make fresh biryani in handi for every individual order. So when the order comes, the biryani pot then goes into the make line and the oven. So the customer is getting a piping hot biryani, like a piping hot pizza, made fresh just 30 minutes back. And we say, that's why we take around 60 minutes to deliver, 60, 70 minutes. And we say if you're getting a biryani in 30 minutes, it's not fresh, because a biryani cannot be made in 10 minutes and delivered in 30 minutes fresh. And that's the number one differentiator. Number two is, of course, we are very eco-friendly. We are delivering it in handi, which is eco-friendly. We are giving a arch box with every biryani handi to, if people are eating biryani after a few hours, to reheat or give it the last dum, last smoky flavor. So that's another differentiator. And if I can say one other very big one is that most biryani outlets are serving either Hyderabadi biryani or Dindugal biryani, one kind of biryani. We are delivering Hyderabadi, Calcutta, Lucknowi all over India, and places like Bangalore and Hyderabad, Guntur and Nilgiri as well. So it is our range also which differentiates. We are the biryani specialist. And of course, we have the best range of kebabs, kormas, finni as well. But I think the differentiation starts from the freshness, the experience, the handi, the arch, the different ranges of biryani, styles of biryani. And of course, the ingredients we use, one is that we use a 2 years naturally aged rice, which is quite expensive and light on stomach. So I think it's a combination of everything. So we have around 80 outlets in the country and we are around 200 crores revenue. So I think customers have voted for us and liked the product, yeah.
So which kind of customers, just to continue in the same vein?
Sorry,
Which kind of customers are you chasing opposed to somebody else's biryani customers?
So I think I would shy away from saying there's a kind of customer, but
because you shared the secret sauce of your product, but you still haven't shared the secret sauce of your customers.
So the customer, we would say, is someone who's quality conscious, someone who's looking, who's not very time sensitive, that they need to just fill their stomachs and get an order within 30 minutes. Someone who's ready to wait another 30 minutes. Someone who values good things in life. Someone who's slightly not so price sensitive. A quality conscious customer with a value for what he or she is putting in their stomachs. I think is the customer we are chasing or going for, yeah.
Thanks for the opaque reference.
Hi. So, when we started Biryani by Kilo in 2015, we were very clear that we took our inspiration from Jubilant or Domino's in India, that they're delivery first. And we chose the biryani category because it's a very delivery friendly category in terms of you can eat biryani even the next day. It doesn't, unlike a thin crust pizza or a dosa or some other category. So we were 90% delivery even from day one until today. And we were technology first. So That has been our model. Only 10% of our revenue comes from dine-in. So we have 1 or 2 outlets, dine-in outlets per city. So we were always focused on technology, how a customer perceives us, because we don't have many dine-in touch points. So the touch points becomes the delivery riders, our handi, our arch box, our website, our app, and how the whole tech stack in terms of we take feedback from every customer. So it will be SMS going to the customer after every order, or it's a call from the call center going in terms of feedback. So everything is very technology driven. We have a good amount of tech team, CRM team. So if I can say humbly, like we have been a delivery first, technology first company from day one, from inception, because in cloud kitchen model in a biryani category, that was the inherent strength and DNA. So that is something we have always focused. So we didn't really have to pivot much in COVID or anything like that. Yeah.
Good. So you can see that there is a significant technology quotient in everybody's businesses, and I think what has only been done is that a lot of this was laid as a foundation even prior to COVID, and COVID's just been an opportunity for everybody to accelerate on that. So what I'd like to do is to be able to, give the audience a chance to ask any questions. If you want to ask a question, please ask for the mic, state your name, state your question, and who it is specifically addressed to, or if it is to nobody specific, then you can say to anybody in the panel. So there's a gentleman there who needs a mic, please. Here, right in the front.
Morning, everyone. Kapil Malhotra from Total Solutions Group. Question is for Vishal. Just got you off the phone. Here I am. So, first of all, congratulations on the success in Bangalore. Incidentally, I saw a few taxis having the branding of Biryani by Kilo, so I'm sure you've been welcomed very well here. Coming to my question, we've been enjoying a lot of Sundays thanks to you by your biryani, and I do add a few more beers to that as well. But one of the things that we really liked is the last dum thing that we're able to do without tossing out the biryani into a pan and reheating it. So the question is that how did that idea come up? Was it something that you innovated? Was it consumer feedback? Was it customer experience? Because that is something that is novel now. Maybe it's being used all over. But from a consumer perspective, it makes the entire thing so easy. And as Indians, we always like to have things that are piping hot. Even if something is delivered hot, we'd still like to heat it a little more. So what was, Vishal, the idea around that?
So if I can humbly say, like my other co-founder, Kaushik Roy, my partner, so he has been in the biryani business before, and I think someone here knows, like he has been with him. So I think he has had a lot of experience in some of these things. So I think I would give the credit to him. I think they have thought about it, what can be done better in terms of fresh handi, the experience in terms of anch box, etc. And I think the freshness of the biryani, the piping hot, the layered biryani, the real dum biryani, and of course the quality of rice, ingredients, I think all that has made a difference. And I think I am a strategy, finance, marketing or organizational building person or a growth person. So I think my co-founder Kaushik Roy has to be given credit for thinking on the product lines, on those things. Yeah.
Sure.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thanks, Ranjit, and then Tarak and Vishal. So thank you very much, gentlemen, for the wonderful session and the time that you all have taken. So thank you to the audience.